Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
We often think of horseback riding as a fun activity to do, but children and adults from the disability community can actually get some really beneficial therapy from riding a horse.
It allows them to stretch and play and develop their tactile and social skills.
Not to mention, most everyone feels more at ease around animals.
Alex Smythe checks into the Little Bits Therapeutic Riding Association, located in the heart of the city of Edmonton, to learn more.
What words do you use?
What kind?
Good.
My name is Linda Ralt. I'm the Riding Program Administrator for Little Bits Therapeutic Riding Association for persons with disabilities. Because the horses are non-judgmental, they don't care if you walk with an altered gait or if you don't talk or if you can't see. Horses don't care. They treat you as an equal, and that's the beauty of it.
Whoa.
Little Bits is a busy horse therapy program with a 2-year waiting list. They rely on dedicated volunteers like Lynn Johnson.
It's amazing to see the ones who come in and they're very anxious and afraid, and then you get them on the horse and their whole expression just changes. They relax, they sit down, and they just go with the flow and just really enjoy themselves. When you're a new volunteer, it can be very difficult when you have different people that you're dealing with. When you're dealing with maybe a child who is afraid and cries lots versus an adult who doesn't want to relax and is scared to get on the horse. So the longer you volunteer, it's more beneficial for the program, I think, because then you can widen your experiences with different riders. We have people who can't walk to people who are blind. I mean, it runs the whole gamut.
With its brand new year-round facility, they're able to offer better accessibility, like hinged doors that open, creating a raised platform that allows participants to step right into the stirrups at an even level. Once participants are mounted, they can really enjoy the therapeutic benefits.
The riders would do a short warm-up where they kind of warm up their bodies and loosen up their joints. They do some few physical exercises on the horse and just get them moving and relaxed and into the movement of the horse.
Straight and tall. Bend your knees. Good.
The horses are specially selected for each rider depending on their needs. So if a rider comes to us with, say, some spasticity in their lower legs, then we would want to find them a horse that's narrow so that it wouldn't stretch them too much. A rider who had very low tone, you might want to put on a wide-based horse, so a horse with a broader back that gives them that base of support that helps them to engage their core and sit up tall. I liken it to playing chess, into matching each horse with the equipment that that particular rider needs and the volunteer support that they need.
Do you remember Mike?
Yeah, I remember Mike.
Who's your leader?
Kayla.
Depending on the rider, you can have obviously one person leading the horse and up to 2 sidewalkers, depending on the person's disability.
Evan Curry, a young participant who's been active in the program for 10 years, really loves the horses.
I think they're cute, they're lovable, and they always get excited because they can't wait to eat food and stuff like hay. Is that him making that sound? Yeah, it's one of my favorite activities to do for me. Instead of just laying down at home, you know. What on?
It's so heartwarming. You just can't imagine the feelings. And the special words that I often hear are, I did it. I did it. And that sense of accomplishment, the sense of empowerment that's given to some of our riders who sit up on a horse, if they live their life in a wheelchair, and they are now sitting upon these magnificent animals, and they're actually looking down at somebody, the empowerment they feel is absolutely incredible.
Oh, it was so much fun today. It was so much fun today. Yeehaw!
Wow, it's amazing to see these kids riding horses like a pro.
Horseback riding isn't necessarily an activity you'd think as being accessible, but it's great to see everyone taking part.
And it sounded like the kids got a lot out of it, but I bet the volunteers did as well.
And they're always looking for more volunteers and financial aid to continue running the program. You can learn more by visiting littlebits horseback.ca.